twin.
Is she back?
Commander Skelemius, sir. That fear may spread.
Heed well the oath.
Can't vow any harder. My vows are made. The hilt.
Excellent choice.
From the shadows. It's now or never.
That sword hilt which you bear belonged once to a warrior who spilled much other blood before his own.
Ensnared.
Wondrous automatons that I described before. I ought to have also mentioned that they currently cannot distinguish friend from foe. Hephaestus probably is working on that.
A wave of power.
All for you!
The main square. I'll slay you all. shades, I release you. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
The sea god's strength already flows through you. Poseidon holds that he alone controls the tides. For this I cannot blame him. He does not know or understand my influence. You have it.
The barrier's weakening.
And sorceress. Keep sweetening this atmosphere, and it may start to undermine my craft. I cannot stand over my cauldron thinking all these pleasant thoughts. Imagine the result.
I certainly can. You're one of the greatest practitioners of our craft I've ever known. The depth of your ability is beyond compare, and surely its breadth is boundless too.
Fear nothing, sorceress. At least not from me here. Beyond the city gates, I shall be testing your resolve whenever you speak the vows. But in this pharmacy, as I call it, I merely test the potency of my concoctions and the like.
But you fought against me with such rancor, Lady Medea. If there is some bad blood between us, I would like to know the cause.
Perish the very thought. I merely wish for you to not let down your guard with anyone. And besides, there's no bad blood for those of our predilection. All blood has its uses. So mote it be.
Thank you.
Yours. May all your foes be damned.
It's rather heavy still. tombstone. We did it, Phrenos.
If Prometheus isn't more careful, he might burn right up from all his smoldering. He keeps saying how he doesn't care for any of us goddesses or gods, but I think he's just playing hard to get.
Together! Oh. Hold still. Denied. Here for the violence. In the name of Hades. War rages. That should have done it.
What a customer, the Titan of Time. I've not met Gramps before, though I can imagine what he must be like. Used to wonder how come my pop and his brothers were so dodgy sometimes. Now I know.
That's good.
You've got one over there. He's one of my best customers, you know. Shows up reliably, knows how to keep it.
I'm here. Well, here we are already, sorceress. Mere moments prior, we were speaking amicably by my cauldron, and yet now it's come to this.
I I know you're to confront me here because of the oath we took, Lady Medea. But the Cyclops hasn't had as good of an excuse.
Come, you've trespassed on his property for one, and he is vanished for another. Look at him, he's at a loss for words. Lord Polyphemus, you must say something.
Talking this time.
They're diseased.
Thanks, witch.
Poison.
I'll find you.
Raise a few.
Some you good for nothings. Shape of silicon. You're out there somewhere.
Got you again.
I don't think so.
Soften you up a bit. You get it? What I tell you.
This is it. Poisoned.
Return to Shadow now.
Survived all that.
The noxious, death-strewn field beyond the city of Ephira now lies still.
Lady Medea certainly transformed this place. Into the purse. sailing on. Hear me, on my authority. Wow.
The path of stars. Your path has led to Aphrodite.
Out of my sight.
You're going to love this.
Keep it busy for me, eh? What's new?
Nicely done.
Way back when, I always wanted to find you the best bottle of nectar I could. But I never did. Adding to the list of things I perhaps should have approached differently.
Please don't dwell on the past so much. You thought you'd never see me again, but I'm here now. I appreciate this moment that we have.
I won't forget it.
I was so pleased to see that you decided to come back. How was it at the crossroads after all this time?
A bit uncomfortable at first, but then you showed up, and it was great to see Master Odysseus again. Gave me a few flight path ideas. I didn't overstay, did I?
No, not at all. Well, if you didn't mind it there, then I hope you'll return. And perhaps start to think of it again as a place to stay, not just a place to go.
It's called the Crossroads, Millie. I'd never considered it could be a place to stay. Hey, cheers for giving me a push. My latest work. See you, Melly.
Keep up the good work. Push closer. You shouldn't have crossed me. please, Phrynos. Well done.
Suit yourself, Witchy.
You'd side with dear Hephaestus over me. There must be some mistake, sweetness. Which means there too must be some sort.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite.
Who do you think you are? Getting rejected is never easy, especially as the most desirable goddess in the world.
Good evening, boatman. In the name of Hades. Beg pardon?
Cast your eyes on this.
Lord Hermes. I accept this gift. Now for the next one. You cannot hide from us. Selene.
I'm here for you, gorgeous.
All right.
There. The front of the fleet.
Of course.
Blood and darkness.
Trouble? Wait, so Prometheus is supposed to be in charge where the real action is? Thought he was busy getting pegged to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms. Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
It is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night. Heads
It'll be a thing of beauty. How about
Got plenty more. Come here, babe. Oh, that's it?
for you, love?
Did it hurt? Better run, babe. All right, I'm going. Bye.
Much better. Mandrake seeds. Good. Maybe I should switch. Should work. The trap is set. To me. I've got a crystal.
Wait, you're right on Olympus now, Sunshine. So close to us, though I am painfully aware the worst is yet to come as you press on.
All quiet. We'll hew through anything. Who's next? Perhaps I'll knock some sense into you yet. Save it for Prometheus next time. Felt that. More satyrs. Face Zorafet. That's better.
The Battle of Olympus hangs in the balance as the mountain's mechanical protectors and the Titan's forces continue.
All the world shivers.
Your gesture is unnecessary. Warring mortals often make me offerings in hopes that I might guide them to victory. But you and I have a shared purpose, so I require no such incentives in our case.
This is no incentive, merely a way of saying thank you for accepting me and recognizing what potential I may have to aid our family in a time of need.
You should know my father, your Lord Uncle Zeus, is somewhat skeptical of your ability to turn the outcome of the war here in our favor. He believes we should be able to fend for ourselves, and I don't disagree.
Lady Athena, are we supposed to stand united as a family, or aren't we? This isn't the time to be prideful.
With that, I don't disagree either. Nevertheless, our family seems incapable of standing united for long. If we could, this war never would have started. Wise choice. Conserve your strength.
Open. the name of Hades. They'll drown. And scoop. I can use this. Olympus, I accept this message.
Don't move. My master does not realize what will become of him once all is said and done. Do you? How abhorrent to try and steal away one's immortality.
I've truly heard it all. A thief lecturing me about stealing. Kronos took my family and more. He should realize what shall become of him.
Your father's father. You share some of his ancient lineage and his obsession with the inevitable. Come get what you desire then, but one outcome awaits as you continue down this path. Run. exchange, lest you burn. Phoenix Flame. About a better tomorrow. So be it. I shall never submit to you.
Enough of his foresight. There.
Goddess.
Well worthwhile.
The fortress of the gods reels against the incomparable rage of Typhon, father of monsters, giant of storms, who somehow lurks somewhere very nearby.
We'll find him or the other way around. The messenger.
Special delivery.
Special delivery. Closer to the top. You're one of Typhon's bigger children, aren't
Here for you, gorgeous.
one less of Typhon's brood. Hear me, on my authority. Higher up. The hunt begins. And caught. It's a chimerid. Shouldn't take too long. I know this place. Oh, hello. Viscount. drove it back. Always use more.
The Nightmare Bringer.
Closer to the top. Lord Hermes. All is possible.
Some scarce deliveries risked by swift Hermes represent what aid the gods can finally provide unto the Princess of the Dead, now that the summit of Olympus lies before her.
I'll take whatever I can get.
So, what did you think of Pop's Palace? Finally got to see the glory with your own eyes. A serious accomplishment, given you're not supposed to be up here at all.
The Palace of Zeus wasn't like any place I'd ever seen. It's very beautiful, but very bright. I don't know how you all could live up there, but she must feel the same about where I'm from.
Well, I for one quite like it dark, but I've spent more time in the underworld than everybody else up here combined. As for the palace, at least it's kept us safe in all of this.
Let's keep it that way. There we go.
Hello, cousin.
I meant no disrespect, Ares. Should be useful.
My half-brother Lord Apollo here claims he was first amongst our family to reach you thus, my kin. Perhaps if I had in his stead, this all could have been well over by now.
Oh, come on, Ares. You've never been big on bringing conflicts to an end. Probably why you showed up so late to this one. But you saw how great a time the rest of us were having and just had to get involved.
Yes. Okay. Typhon! Looks like you're all patched up.
Looking for me, Typhon?
Hello, Lord Uncle.
Now get him this exactly as before.
Down with Typhon. To all my family on the mountain, let me pass. That's the sun. Does Kronos truly wish for such a place to be destroyed? Beautiful. Zagreus, if only you could see this for yourself. Music. Lord Ares. This is only the courtyard.
Welcome.
We welcome you.
We got that monstrous fiend once more, young lady, thanks most certainly to you. such courage in the face of catastrophe, and our palace remains safe and secure, and further reinforced should Typhon try for us again.
You were splendid, my dear. Had things grown any more dire, we were preparing for a last resort a son of ours developed. But the cost of it is high indeed. Thus, you have saved us in more ways than one.
It's my pleasure to have been of service to our family, Queen Hera, and to see the wonders of these halls once more. Perhaps we may yet permanently dissuade Typhon soon.
And what do you have in mind on that account? Our own research has yet to yield the force that could take Typhon without also taking this entire mountain down. He's even fiercer now than when he first attacked us long ago.
Though perils come, hold me standing still, weathering all storms with pride. Here above the clouds,
I've gathered useful specimens of Typhon's flesh, and we've been studying how we can use it in our craft, but we don't yet have meaningful progress to share.
The sun shall rise and dawn will break, our fated glory ours to take. Though perils come to test our will, our noble home is standing still, weathering all storms with pride. In troubled times, when...
Oh, come now. Driving back that monster more than once is progress meaningful enough. My lord husband thought that your first such victory could have simply been a fluke.
Weavings of the fate.
Now what I said, dear wife, was that a single victory against Typhon did not prove more such victories could be achieved. But now you've demonstrated otherwise, Melinoe, and spurred our hope that we shall rid ourselves of this foul menace soon enough.
King Zeus, Queen Hera, by your leave I ought return with what I found, in case it leads to new discoveries about how we can do just that. Thank you all for your continued aid.
From highest peak to the deep.
You have our gratitude in kind.
Lord Uncle.
So that mortal lives may...
Death to Kronos.
How fierce.
It's good to see you again, cousin. Just as I was beginning to fear my song would be tonight's sole source of cheer.
Lord Apollo, good to see you too. Please give my regards to the others. I would have liked to meet, but I'd best be getting back.
Of course, you must be on your last legs. The others surely would have liked to see you too, especially your grandmother, but they couldn't leave their posts. Please accept our apologies, and let us help you to return.
Tell Lady Demeter and everyone I wish them well. Goodbye for now, everyone. May you be safe and well when next we meet. Return to Shadow now. Back from the palace. I never imagined I'd see the Palace of Zeus with my own eyes. But I'm glad I'm back.
Made it back.
Are you growing more motivated to find your family, or merely growing more despondent?
You know, it's kind of spooky how you never come in through the front flap anymore. Ever think of taking up haunting yourself?
Oh yes, I figure if none of this works out, the lot of us can wander the earth, striking fear into the hearts of any mortals who dare look upon us.
Now we're talking.
See you around.
Let's have a look around.
The god of war gives you a thirst for blood.
I wonder, did the weavings of the fates foretell that I would knock the father of all monsters down the mountain last night? He didn't see it coming, at least.
No, not as such. The weavings of the fates tend not to be precise in their detail, which I know can make them a bit confounding. But I salute your victory, Princess. I'd like to think that I foretold it, even if the fates did not.
You knew I'd vanquished Typhon.
I had a feeling.
I'm warning you, you better cut this out, Trouble. Messing with Kronos, messing with Typhon, messing everything up. That's supposed to be my job.
You clearly did your job already. I'm in the process of undoing it. Much like how I often pick up after you here.
Well, you're not gonna. And even if you do, you'll look back on this and wish things were as interesting as they are now.
I wouldn't mind if things were boring for a change.
I would.
Eris? Care to join me over at the Taverna for a quick break? If you're not otherwise preoccupied.
Wait, babe, are you asking me out? After all we've been through together, you're still trying to make a fresh start.
Last time you suggested I ask normally, so I attempted to. Now, are we going for a blasted drink or not?
Sure, I'm into it if you are. Though I don't see the point. Woo! Now pour another one, come on. Both got a busy night ahead, so let's move it along.
All right, it's just ambrosia is meant more for sipping and savoring than gulping down in one incredibly long tilt.
What makes you think I care? I won't feel anything if I take little tiny sips. Hardly feel anything right now.
Perhaps you simply haven't given it a shot the proper way. You lift it to your lips like so. Briefly inhale, consider the aroma, and then drink. But only a bit.
Oh. Oh. That's different, isn't it? I didn't even know that's how it worked. Why are you being nice to me?
I'm not entirely certain. Just to see what happens, I suppose. You said before that you happen to kind of like me. I kind of like you too, even though I know I shouldn't.
Well, I feel sorry for you, babe. Really do. We always want what we can never have. Now show me how you sip this stuff again. Aren't you supposed to say something first?
We certainly may. To all that we can never have.
Look, that was fun and all, but next I spot you at the Rift of Thessaly, I'm still gonna hit you with everything I've got, and you better keep showing up.
I'm planning on it. Don't ever change, Eris.
Again.
Slowed Typhon down. Kronos must believe he has the upper hand now that Olympus has the father of all monsters bearing down on them night after night.
Typhon cannot be controlled. If he no longer had Olympus to contend with, he would probably come after Kronos next. There must be some way we can redirect his rage.
If not his rage, the very nature of his being. I have always taught you that our craft is never to be used for destruction alone. But no rule is immutable. Let us...
Disintegration of monstrosity. May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
Did it. So there you were, alone atop the rain-soaked mountain, when out of the dark came a roar so deafening it shook Olympus to its roots. And with it came Typhon himself, more vengeful even than before. What then, goddess?
We fought. I prevailed. Oh, blast. I was supposed to weave a yarn. He kept trying to crush me with his chin, but I evaded and clambered to the top of his head, where I drove the Sister Blades limb and Oros into his brain.
Oh, quite gruesome at the end there, I like it. My only criticism, if I may, is that all too many tales involving huge monstrosities resolve that way. What if he were to swallow you whole, only for you to cut yourself out of his gullet?
I was just getting to that part.
Hey.
I know you dislike excesses of any kind, though. I don't think one more ambrosia bottle's going to tip the scales for you, is it, Nem?
It might. Won't go to the taverna to find out, so why don't you take it back? Not really the time for luxuries.
How about you hold on to it until whenever you feel it's deserved? If you're not indulging, you don't need to be concerned about it, right?
Want to waste something like this? Fine. But it's just going in a stash, and probably we'll never see what little light we get. Long as you're good with that?
I am.
Really must be making Typhon mad. What's the plan there besides that? Get so caught up in all the glory that you lose sight of our real enemy?
The father of all monsters represents an urgent threat. You'd know it if you saw him for yourself. If Olympus is laid to ruin, Kronos prevails. We wouldn't be able to stop him.
Speak for yourself. The underworld never needed any of those gods. Kronos wouldn't even be here if not for them.
Thank the fates we have you to deal with him.
Thank the fates.
Here are the bones.
Your Grace?
You're here. Live and thrive.
Oh, Mandrake.
Go unseen, all right?
Same. This place has changed so much since I took off. If you told me half the stuff was here, you'd have had a way easier time persuading me to come back.
I wanted to see if you'd do it of your own accord. And also, surprise, you still remember the trick to locating the place.
Hard to forget it once you know the way. Though, finding a good landing spot, I'm out of practice on that front. I nearly crashed into the cauldron.
No, what happened?
I crashed into Master Odysseus instead.
I've something to discuss. Hey, would you attest to my disciples that I've taught you a great deal when it comes to fighting Typhon? They've been getting a little unruly, and you'd be doing me a favor.
But, Commander, you've not told me anything about him. Ah, I know what this is. You wish to see if I would stoop to speaking falsehoods merely because I was asked.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm asking real nicely. Come on, young one, would you just do this for me here?
I'll not bring shame upon us both.
Damn it.
Moonlight guide us.
It's better.